Alright, it's that time once again for a brand new Q&A Ask Anything video where you guys ask questions and I answer them. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you right now. Let me take a drink of this. On Twitter, I asked you guys to ask me some questions, and I tried something new this time. I said, send me some video questions on Twitter, and some of you did, and I prefer video questions because I get to look into your eyes. And really quick, big thanks to Big Fish Casino for sponsoring this video.
But anyways, I just wanted to know your rankings for the Mission Impossible franchise. Alright, I need to freaking know. Make it happen.
As I answer this question, let's go to my kitchen. I'm going to make some popcorn and also tell you more about the sponsor of this video. So, hey, let's go! Oh, hey there again. So anyway, let's talk about the sponsor of this video as I make some popcorn. Big Fish Casino is the original social casino game where you can play it with your friends, and you can play it on your phone on iOS or Android. Okay, to answer your questions, I never really loved the Mission Impossible films until Ghost Protocol. When I saw Tom Cruise actually climbing the Burj Khalifa Dubai Tower, it made my palms sweating when I watched that movie. So that was really the first Mission Impossible movie I really enjoyed. And then Fallout, which I thought was phenomenal. I want to see more action movies like that with practical effects. So yeah, other than that, I don't really love the Mission Impossible franchise. Big Fish Casino is a unique game centered around the experience with your favorite slots. Earn chips by playing with your favorite slots, get social by joining a club, chat with your friends, and customize your avatar. You could even get special gifts to reward your friends in the room with a little extra good luck charm. So if you're like me and you have a little bit of downtime when you're making popcorn or you're slaving over the hot stove, I have 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. Or if you have some free time in life, this is a fun game to play. Yeah, day or night or on the go, you can play the game. You can also create clubs and play with your friends and see who outranks you. As I was saying before the microwave rudely interrupted me, you can play with your friends or you can meet new friends. It's interactive. There are 70 unique slot machines, each with different themes, and 2 new ones added each month. Some of my personal favorites are Goddess Grove, Party Wave, Jackpot 87. Steady hands, Amber, steady hands. Do you know which movie that's from?
You say it all the time and everyone quotes it, so...
Do you know? Anyway, the app's available on iOS and Android, so definitely check it out by the link down below. So yeah, the best thing is if you download the game from my link down below, you already start out with 100,000 chips, but if you use my special, very special link down below, it's amazing, I promise, you get 500,000 chips! So you'll have a good time with the game. Let me attempt to pour this popcorn into this overly small bowl that I grabbed for theatrical reasons. You want some? These extra 500,000 chips only work if you install the game from my link. It'll show up as an in-game pop-up. So that should be enough chips to play for a while, so make sure to definitely download Big Fish Casino. I'll put the link down below. Check it out. And I'm gonna eat this popcorn. Actually, you know what? We have a Q&A to finish. Let's do that. What are your most anticipated films of 2020? Sonic the Hedgehog? Probably Wonder Woman 1984, Bill and Ted 3, I definitely want to see that. Keanu Reeves back once again, I need that. I've been wanting that movie since I was like 8 years old. What else is there? Oh, Tenet by Christopher Nolan. I think that might be my most anticipated film of 2020. And I'm sure there's something else there. Oh, A Quiet Place 2, I believe, comes out in 2020, so... yeah, we'll go with those. Do you think the Rambo series should have ended with Rambo 4? Absolutely. I actually said that in my movie review for Rambo Last Blood. That was the perfect send-off movie. The one that they made in 2008, they ended it perfect. It was like a great Rambo movie, and it felt fulfilling. Like, I was like, okay, I feel good about this. And Rambo still sort of had a mullet in the 2008 movie. It was just beautiful. And then in Rambo Last Blood... they sort of made a mediocre Rambo movie, and then they had a really entertaining, bloody, gory last 20 minutes, which I enjoyed, but everything before that was just sort of, yeah.
Albert Flickinger, big fan from Holland.
Thanks.
So I have this question to you. What's your opinion when people are watching films on their phone? I hate it. I cannot stand it. Because people are working years and years on making their final picture, and they're gonna watch it on their phone. I mean, it can't be happening. Again, big fan from Holland. Thank you.
Thanks, man. I 100% agree with that. Could you imagine if Christopher Nolan walked into your living room one day and you were watching The Dark Knight on your phone? Like if I was him, I'd just slap you in the back of the head and take your phone and flush you down the toilet. Yeah, you have these huge multi-million-dollar films, and people are watching them on their 6-inch screen. Yeah, it baffles my brain. I don't know how people can watch movies on their phone. It's not comfortable. It's not immersive. Like even if it was a shit movie, I could not lay in my bed and watch it on my phone. I would at least watch it on my TV in the bedroom, or at least the minimum TV I can watch a movie on is at least 32 inches. That's just my weird thing. If the screen's smaller than that, I can't do it. But yeah, in all seriousness, I feel like there's a newer generation of people who grew up on social media and their phone is their life. It's an extension of who they are as a person, unfortunately. So the quality doesn't matter so much in life as quantity. That's sort of like the new thing, and I hate it. I hate everything about that. I'm getting into like a social debate with myself right now. But yeah, if there's a movie I love, I have to see it on the big screen. And then the next step is to watch it on my 65-inch OLED TV. That's the only way I know. Greatest movie sequel. I'd probably lean towards The Dark Knight because you have the performance by Heath Ledger, you have the action elements, you have so many different things combined into that movie that makes it stand out and phenomenal. But man, yeah, it's tough. But I'd probably go with The Dark Knight. But right beside it is Terminator 2: Judgment Day for me. What do you do when you're not watching movies? Yeah, I'm sort of boring. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on various topics. I watch videos about people who resell junk that they find on the side of the road. I watch movie related stuff. I watch a lot of fitness, lifestyle, vlogging channels. I watch a lot of smaller YouTubers. I watch a lot of YouTube, and I like to watch just weird stuff and learn new stuff. I watch videos about the universe and astrophysics and distant galaxies. I also try to manage social media and respond to people and respond to messages and emails. I keep up with my Patreon supporters as much as I possibly can because I like to respond to every single message they send because I feel like that's the least I can do for them showing support. But on a more personal side of things, I usually like to spend time with Amber, my girlfriend. We hang out with our dog Puzzy. We lay in bed and we watch reruns of TV shows. And we're currently watching the Walking Dead. And it's just like the first few seasons were good, and then you get into like season 5 and 6, and you're just like, I remember why I stopped watching this. So yeah, I don't want to get off on a tangent about The Walking Dead, so let's go to the next question. How do you get and keep the motivation to review films and also make review videos for us to enjoy? Also, how do you just review for YouTube, or do you write reviews as well? Keep up the great work. Love your videos, energy/fun you bring. That's a really good question, and sometimes I lose motivation to make YouTube videos. I really do. That's why sometimes I'm not as consistent on YouTube as I probably should be. It's not because I don't want to be, because there's so many times where I go a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks without making a video, but there's days where I'm like, oh man, I want to talk about this bit of movie news or this movie, and then things get busy, and then life kind of just doesn't allow you the time to do it, or you don't have the internal motivation to do it, and one day goes by and you're like, I'll do it tomorrow, then another day goes by and I'll do it the next day, and then pretty soon you're just like, well, this isn't relevant anymore, so what's the point? So how do I get the motivation? I think consistency. Once I start, I don't stop. I just need the momentum to start. And energy drinks. I'm not lying when I say this. I have a routine. If I taste caffeine before I record a video, it just jolts me alive. It's like part of it's a mental thing. Like I don't even need the caffeine, but it's just doing it. It's like a habit at this point where it just sort of electrifies my brain cells to start talking to a camera. The other part of that is how do I prepare to make my YouTube videos? If it's a movie review, I'll usually come home and I'll type out some notes. I'll type out some bullet points or a few paragraphs of information that I don't want to forget, because when I start talking and doing movie reviews, my brain goes into 1,000 different directions, and I just want to organize the thoughts. So when I talk about the plot or the characters or a few random tidbits I want to throw in there, I make sure to type all of that out and print it out. I don't like to script my reviews. I just simply make sure to include everything so I don't forget it. And then the other part of the review, like 50% of it, is just stuff I'm improvising on the spot as I go, because I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this because my note reminded me of it, and then I'll spew off into 15 other directions. By the way, look at my microphone stand. It's like, look, it's all taped up. It's falling apart. All right. So anyway, guys, as usual, thank you for the great questions. Thanks for watching this Q&A video and joining me here on this channel. Oh yeah, and big thanks to Big Fish Casino for sponsoring this video once again, because YouTube, they don't like me, okay? So it really does help, and I appreciate it. And if you guys want to check out Big Fish Casino, once again, I'll put the link down below. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. That way, I can see you next time.